Welcome to an actual day in my life. Today I'm going to be bringing the Nikon ZF with me throughout the entire day. I actually have to finish up another Nikon video right now. I have a big video on the Z8 that's going to be going out soon, but I have to change a couple things for my sponsored integration. It shouldn't take me long. All I got to do is a couple of voiceover bits and add it into the edit. It's 9 a.m. right now. I'm hoping to have this completely done and sent back to them by 10 in the morning. What do you think? Get it, Nova. Get it, Novi. Well, while my YouTube video is exporting, I suppose we can get packed up for the day with our gear. Nikon ZF camera. I'm rocking the Peak design strap. I only have one battery, so we're gonna see if that's an issue at all today. Lav covers and my backup Rode transmitter. It's 24-70 from Sigma with the ND from Freewell. I have an Anchor battery here in case I need to recharge something. This is what I was kind of using as a daily driver, but just didn't touch it very much. It's the X-T3 Fuji 23mm 1.4. It's honestly like a nice combination, but there's just something about the X-T3 that I don't know, like the photos are fine, but this is what I'm gonna be rocking, obviously. It's what the entire freaking video is about. It feels good to hold. I love the design of the body. I wanna do some filming today with the ZF as well. 52 to 82 because the ZF's lens is a 52mm thread. Should be able to get some video and see what it actually looks like. Actually perfect timing because I just released a Nikon LUT pack from my last video. We're gonna go see one of my best buddies in the whole world and make some cool stuff. Farted. I'm in a shaded area right now and it's really bright over here, so this is kind of a decent dynamic range test to see what this camera's looking like. I'm shooting at 5.6. Let's see what this looks like. I kind of tweaked my own custom JPEG settings in here, just messing with it. We'll see if it looks any good. Who invited you? Hi, Theo. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi. So today, I believe we're gonna be making some Instagram reels, and then after that, we're gonna be playing around with your ZF camera. But then also, I got a new thing that I wanna play with, which is this rehoused Zeiss 28mm. 3D printed. Custom colors and everything. It looks amazing. Yeah. Connor's making me a little coffee, so I figured maybe I could take some nice like photos of him just in his naturally lit apartment space, see what I can get with this thing. Nikon should have done this a long time ago. Yeah. I think this is a great first version. I'm stoked. Hey, can you stay? Can you stay? Oh, stay right there. Stay right there. Dude, he's so cute. He scored. I got a couple good ones. One of the main things I've noticed so far that I don't like is that the viewfinder on this camera, I swear like it's not sharp. It's weird because the text at the bottom of the viewfinder, like your shutter speed, your various settings, that is crystal clear. So I know the viewfinder's in focus with my eyes, but the actual image itself, it almost feels like the lens isn't in focus. But then I flip the screen out and I look at the image, I'm like, okay, yeah, these photos are clearly in focus. It's a nice sensor. It's got plenty of megapixels. I think it's 26, so it's not that. I think it's just the fidelity of the viewfinder and the screen. They're both like very mediocre. So before we go downtown Nashville for a street photography session, let me quickly tell you about today's sponsor, Squarespace, and show you something I've made for Nikon cameras. Squarespace is a no-brainer solution for photographers, filmmakers, or any creative looking to showcase their work in a professional and easy-to-use way. I literally know nothing about coding, so all I did for my website was purchase my domain through Squarespace, pick one of their beautiful templates, customize it with my own branding, colors, and logo, insert my work onto the pages, and then I was basically done. zero hassle. But this week, I'm taking my Squarespace site one step further. I just finished developing a pack of 10 custom LUTs for Nikon N-Log shooting cameras, which I call Natty LUTs. Squarespace makes it insanely easy to showcase and sell digital products in a way that genuinely looks professional. All I had to do was upload the files that I'm selling, add my own images, text, and set the price. And that's all it took to get my online store up and running. It's insane how easy they make this process. If you want to start your own website, go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to show it off to the world, go to squarespace.com/Zach Mayfield for 10% off your purchase of a website or domain. Okay, so to really learn the ZF's photo capabilities, I decided to test it out in a street photography setting. I've spent a lot of time doing street photography in Nashville, so Connor and I headed to downtown, which never fails to help me find photos of interesting characters. Right away, I've noticed that the form factor of this camera is lightweight enough to enjoy carrying around for a decent amount of time. The old school style of the camera attracted a nearby street musician, so I switched the camera into black and white mode, which is one of my favorite settings on the ZF, and immediately started snapping JPEGs of my new friend, Ben. What you're seeing are the JPEGs straight off the camera. I don't consider myself a professional photo editor, and honestly, I've been on the lookout for the perfect daily photo camera to document life without the hassle of constantly shooting RAWs, editing them, and then exporting. This is why I'm just showing you the JPEG straight out of the camera, with the adjustments I've made to the ZF's internal settings. I think I've found a look that is relatively soft and pleasing to the eye. I just wish so badly that Nikon would give us Fuji's level of JPEG customization. If I could add grain, adjust tone curves, and make my own film-like presets, this camera would probably convert tons of Fuji fans that have been craving a full-frame experience. Connor and I had a great time shooting downtown. We met some really cool creative folks, but it was time to go shoot some video to test out the ZF's full capabilities. But first, coffee.
Hi, welcome to Just Love. What can I get started for you today?
Hi, can I just do a regular cold brew, just black?
Regular cold brew black.
Well, we are done with the street photography session. It's just so fun going out and about with a camera and people stopping you and having great conversations. But now it's time to test the video functions after I sort through the abysmal Nikon menus. I figured out that you can activate a waveform, and I tested out the autofocus to make sure it was decent. And I realized that if you want continuous autofocus from a Nikon camera, you have to set it to AFF, which is autofocus full time, I guess. I wanted to figure out if the video was just a gimmick of the ZF or if it was actually capable of high quality video. So I headed to the Nike store to get a new subject to film. Oh, I didn't know you were filming me. I also happened to be driving home during blue hour and it looked pretty incredible. I graded this with the new Nikon Natty LUT pack that I've made, and I'm pretty stoked on how everything's looking from this camera so far. So far, after shooting and filming all day today, on this one single battery I have, we're not even to the halfway mark, so that's pretty sick. But now I'm gonna get as many cool shots as possible of these shoes and a quick lighting setup and just see if I can make some sort of cool like montage mini commercial with video and photo just from the ZF. Well, I think I got some cool footage. 4K 60 is a cool option. Does have a pretty poopy crop though, unfortunately. So after spending an entire day with the ZF, I gotta say, I really like this camera, although it does leave a lot to be desired. The body style is beautiful and high quality, and the raw photo capability is more professional looking than you'd expect. But my inner Fuji fanboy is screaming at Nikon for not giving us better JPEG profiles and customization. Maybe that's a super niche thing, but I've just been looking for the ultimate camera to document my brand new baby boy's life, and I was really wanting it to be full frame with gorgeous photos straight out of camera. I think the ZF gets me about 80% of the way there. I'm just excited to see what Nikon will do in the future and whether or not they'll actually listen to feedback and eventually give us the ultimate modern retro full frame photo camera. Only time will tell. Until then, like this channel and subscribe to this video. Follow me on Instagram for short and dumb stuff. Join the Discord for nerdy camera friends. And watch out for deer because they're honestly pretty freaking scary. And text me when you get home so I know you're safe. Also, let me know if you like this new day in the lifestyle series because I kind of want to make more. Have a good one.